right here, and I wanted to talk to you about lotto locks, and if you rattle them, what can you do to repair them? Found a way that I like doing it. It kind of repairs it almost back to brand new, or at least back to fully working without having to tape it or use rubber bands or something crazy. This seems to be a really good fit. Anyway, I wanted to talk you through it a little bit, but I'll show you a kind of a rough outline. First, I wanted to talk about what you're going to use to saw this open. I think the jeweler saw seems to be a better fit because it's a much finer blade, and so you're making a much finer, smaller, crack into the body. I'm using number 4, but I mean, comparing it to something like a hacksaw, much thicker, just no good. So anyway, we'll get this in here, and then we're gonna cut this real quick. I'll hopefully speed it up so you don't have to sit here and watch me do it. And then we'll go to the next step after I fix the core, and we'll talk about how to reseal the body back up. So here we go.
All right, so here I got like a little homemade metal shim that I'm just trying to break it apart a little bit. I don't usually worry about sawing the top part of the lock, just the 3 sides. And then, I actually have another little tool I'm going to bring in about a second that is going to pop it open completely. You can makeshift something with even pliers, or if you have something like this, and it seems to do the trick to pop it open.
All right, well, I'll get this all cleaned up and we'll come back and we'll see about how to put this back together. Really easy. All right, and we're back, and we seem to have the core in working order. Works pretty well. Definitely want to double check this before reassembling your lock. So we're going to do that now. Put the ball bearings where they belong, as well as the rest of the lock. We want to make sure we have everything in the right spot. You want to make sure that this is connected to here. You don't want to flip this around and have it the wrong way. Okay, now we're going to put this on and we're going to test it. Seems to be in working order. And now, instead of using tape or anything like that, we're going to move to the next step, which is this right here. This is a hot staple gun, and it uses little staples like this. Really simple to use. Honestly, I got this thing off of eBay for 20 bucks, and I think it was brand new even. They sell them on there. You just got to look up this brand. You'll find them for about $20. They come with some of these. You're also gonna, I'm not sure if it came with this or if I bought this separately or had this separately rather, I can't remember, but I think it does come with it. The long story short, you're just gonna take and turn on the tool, and you're going to heat it up and then press it in and then give it a little bit of a turn. Okay, here we go. Gonna wait for a couple seconds because you don't want to let that plastic, might pull it back out. So wait, and there you go. There's the first fixed. Hold on, I'm out of focus. There we go. There's the first fix. We're gonna flip it over to the other side. Gonna reload it. And do the same thing. All right, and now we're going to put one there and one there. I'm going to probably fast forward through that part just to make it a little faster video.
Also, just wanted to add, this thing has many uses. Anything plastic you can weld back together again. It's really nice. Definitely worth 20 bucks.
All right, next step is now to be cutting off these pieces flush. And after that, now we're going to go and sand that. Just give me 1 second to set up for that, and we'll come back and we'll sand it and see how it looks. Okay, so next we're going to sand down these little tabs as you see here that are sticking out. You can do it by hand, but I'm lucky enough to have a little Dremel, so I'm going to use that. Okay, I like to switch to even go into sandpaper, some fine stuff. This is like 320. All right, I'm going to finish up with this and I'll come back.
All right, yeah, for the most part, we're all finished. It's 100% complete. It's very sturdy. You can bounce this thing around, shake it, bang it. Nothing's going to happen to it. You can pretty much use it like you would a normal lotto lock. I mean, it's a plastic body as it is, so it's not bulletproof, but you can see it works just fine, and it's very strong. Better than, duct tape or a rubber band, that's for sure. All right, and this is the end of the video. Hopefully somebody got some use out of this, and I do appreciate you watching if you stuck till the end. I'll catch you all guys next time.
Game over.